Stand by A. Let's have a good show. Deja vu. Roll A, check max.
Coming up tonight on the High School Sports Desk, it's not the fall, but we've got some football for you. Flag football, that is. Who would take the inaugural girls' title?
Roll B.
We'll show you
Zap.
next. We'll also recap the past week in the city.
Stand by
Alexis
X
Panisse and
with the
Kanisha
bug.
Baird with virtuoso performances at the
Roll
PSAL
X.
Track and Field Outdoor
Zap.
Championships. Plus, we'll hit the diamond. Tottenville softball earning its
Stand by
8th
Y
title in
clean.
9 years. Ford and Prep baseball knocking off the defending champs and knocking on the door of a title. All that and
Stand by
much
take
more
Y.
right now on the desk.
Roll Y, take. Stand by camera 3 with the drums. Stand by is key left. We'll eventually menu. Go 3. Mix 3 my cue.
What's up, New York City? I'm Steve Gelbs. Welcome to the High
Key
School
hot.
Sports Desk. If you followed our shows this
Annie
spring,
on.
you know we've gone sports specific. Lacrosse Monday, Olympic Sports Tuesday,
Annie off.
softball Wednesday,
And menu
and
on.
of course baseball Thursday. We didn't count on having to worry about football though
Stand by for the
until the
monitor.
fall. That's our mistake. You've all heard about spring football before, but this
Monitor
ain't
change.
practice. It's the inaugural season
Stand
of
by
girls
Monday
flag
to A.
football in the PSAL, and the first ever title
Monday wipe.
was on the line
Roll A.
this week. Let's start off on Monday, semifinals. Jefferson
Stand
taking
by
on
to
the
wipe
number
to
1
B
seed Fort
with.
Hamilton.
And yes,
First
and then you're going
half,
to wipe to X.
Fort Hamilton up
You'll lose the key
13-0
before we
until
go to it.
Nandi Brown makes the big time grab off the
What'd you
pass
say?
from Michelle Upshur.
Yeah.
13-6 ball game. Now 13-12. Fort Hamilton's Dina Zantout making the catch for the 30-yard score. 2012
I need
Tigers.
key fit
Then
500,
it's
Jen.
Rigapola Nasopoulos off the pass from Maria Papadakos.
Any luck with the key?
25-yard touchdown. Nasopoulos had 3
not
receiving
gonna have it?
touchdowns and
Fine.
107
Stand by B
yards
clean.
receiving as Fort Hamilton wins 45-41 to move on to the final.
White B, roll track.
They put up a good fight,
Stand
but
by
we
X.
really worked hard, defense and offense, and it ended up being close. We had a few mistakes at the end, but we all played really good. Everyone did
White
a great
back
job.
roll.
Who would be Fort
Stand by to wipe
Hamilton's
to Y
opponent
with.
in
Am
the
I going to have keys for this
championship
one?
game? JFK Goldstein, second half. Goldstein's Maria Kutros takes it in from 4
Wait,
yards
what do you mean you'll
out.
have it?
Goldstein's still down by 1, though. It's 20-19. JFK.
Okay.
Deasia Ackland. The quarterback scramble. 20 yards to the house. JFK on top. 27-19. More from the Knights. Ackland this time doing it with her arm. The pass to LaShawna Finese for the 10-yard touchdown. JFK up 34-19
see
at
Y
that
preview
point.
with?
They go on to win it.
Stand by Y with?
25.
Am I in the last shot?
To the championship.
And wipe Y, roll track.
We didn't play
Stand by
that good
lose.
today, but we fought
Lose.
to the end. And
Next
we
key, you
was
go to
able
Wednesday
pull
to
it
A
out.
next.
The zone
Is that
was
key
kinda
good?
tough to penetrate, so
Stand by to
we had
Wednesday to A.
run to the gaps in the middle and the outside.
Wednesday, roll Y, roll A.
So we fast forward to Wednesday now. Championship. First ever champion to be
Stand by
crowned.
B
JFK
with?
or Fort Hamilton. Fort Hamilton going on top.
Guys, I need
21-19
503 on the
with
front.
Rodriguez's touchdown. Second half, JFK responds. Deasia Ackland. Plenty of time.
Okay.
Can't find anyone open.
Thank
though.
you.
Takes it herself. Her flag falls off, but was not pulled off. She's the only one that recognized it. Play still alive. Taking it to the house. That's a touchdown. 26-21 JFK. Now it's 32-28. Ackland gets it to Trianda Foster. Foster goes up top, makes the grab with defenders cutting. 38-28. JFK.
Out of B,
Fort Hamilton
we'll lose
would
the
mount
key
a
and we'll wipe the
comeback,
back.
though.
And then we'll mix
Mancuso.
the box.
Virginia Mancuso finds Graciela Orecchio to cut into the JFK lead. It's 38-34 in favor of JFK. Now, the Knights driving, trying to put the finishing touch on this one, but Rigapola Nasopoulos playing some D. Big time interception for Fort Hamilton. Less than a minute to go now. Fort Hamilton down by 4. Mancuso gets it to Nasopoulos on the offensive end. She pays for the touchdown, but hangs
she hurt her
on
head.
and puts her girls on top 40-38. Hold on a second. 35 seconds to go. Could JFK get the last score? LaShawna Finese. Yes, sir. Touchdown.
Guys, we're almost at the phoner.
46-40 JFK. Seconds left. Fort Hamilton has to throw up the Hail Mary.
That's a good throw,
But
you know?
the pass knocked down by JFK.
Okay, thank you.
The Knights, your first ever flag football
Stand by B
champs,
with.
46-40. Winners.
White B, roll track.
It feels
Stand
really
by
good.
losing
We
in the
worked so
back.
hard during the whole season, and it feels good to get
Lose the
to
key.
go
Stand by the back.
and be the first champions in flag football.
White back.
Well, you just
All right,
heard it,
stand
JFK,
by the
your
box.
first champion, also undefeated this year, 12-0. Deasia Ackland, 14 of 23, 162 yards and 5 touchdowns. Also rushed for 141 and 2 scores. I'd say that's an MVP performance.
Ready, box?
29 teams took part in the first ever year of flag football. JFK, the lone team to remain.
Next box.
And
All
now
right,
we
stand by
talk
the
to
back.
Jennifer Bloom on the phone, the coordinator for all this, the flag football supervisor for the PSAL. Jennifer, thank you so much for joining us. Congrats on a successful first season. When all was said and done, were you surprised or even happier than you thought you might have been with the end result?
Well, Steve, thank you so much for having me on here.
Stand by eventual X and Y. You're going to flash to X
I don't want to say
or
I'm
Y?
surprised. I am surprised with how well the girls played, but I knew they could do it.
Stand by the box.
What amazes me
When are you
is
feeling for this
how
video?
the coaches and everybody made this season so successful in such a short period of time.
Yeah, it
Ray,
really
box,
was
next
remarkable.
box.
You talk about a sport that's just starting up, not a lot of prep time, and the skill that we were able to see, especially in that finals matchup, and the excitement level between JFK and Fort Hamilton was really remarkable.
Yes, Steve.
You want now?
Even as
Roll
you
X,
replayed
stand by
the
flash X, roll
highlights,
X, flash.
I felt myself
2-minute
getting
breaks.
excited all over again.
What goes into not just
Can I ask you a silly question?
A regular season like this with being the
never mind.
commissioner or the supervisor of a sport, but starting
Stand by
a
Y,
brand
stand by
new
wipe
one.
Y.
What's that been like for you?
Well, it's been difficult for not just myself, but everybody, the administration of the PSAL and the coaches,
Wipe Y.
And all of
Roll.
us trying to
Hey,
make
Jen,
it happen.
I thought
feeling
that
out
JFK
the
won.
new rules, trying to find field space. I
It
mean,
says Fort
obviously that's always
Hamilton.
an
Oh,
issue,
defeated
field
Fort
space
Hamilton. Never mind.
In a city that's
Sorry.
crowded. There is a lot of work that goes in behind the scenes, and
7 mix the back.
I'm grateful for, like I said, the coaches, the administration.
You're going to reload
the
this afterwards,
PSAL,
okay?
For
Yes,
doing
you can,
everything that
Vinny.
needs to be
7
done
mix the
to
back.
create
Mix
what
the back.
you saw in those highlights.
Jennifer, I
Ray the
mentioned
box.
there's
Mix the
29
box.
teams in year one. That's a very impressive number. So clearly there was a lot of interest in getting this thing started. Are you
Stand by the
expecting
front.
the number to grow as
Stand
the
by to wipe
seasons
the
move
front
on?
or flash?
Absolutely.
And flash the front music?
Every time I was out there on the fields, when we
Thank
had a
you.
tournament, when I made it to the games,
Okay.
the championship game.
We'll eventually
Everywhere
Cup
I went,
AB.
everybody
Can you
came up
please
to me
go
and said,
to
"This is amazing."
A18? Wait,
I
yeah,
had,
A19.
Representatives from schools say,
Yes,
how do we
it's
get
there,
in? We
it's
can't
there.
wait to get our school in next year. Everything,
Yes.
every feedback we received was
Sure.
positive.
Mixed
Whether
box.
it's year one or year 100, every year sports learn new things
Are we done
and
with
try and
the
adjust
notes
things on
of
the
the
fly.
Put
What are you looking
A18A
at that you
on the
really
front.
liked from this season, and maybe one thing that you might want to change heading into next
Stand
year?
by the back and mix the
Well, I
back.
think that one of the most obvious
the
things we want to change is
bracket
we're looking
quarters,
to make the field a little
is that
bit larger.
after the phoner?
Right now it's a 40-yard playing field
Is the
with
bracket
2
quarters
10-yard end zones,
after
so it's
the
a total
phoner?
of 60. We'd like
It's
to
part
make
of the
it a
phoner?
total of 80. So that's
Are you gonna go to it
probably
still?
a given for next year.
Fine.
As
Fine.
far
Lose
as,
get ready get ready for break. Lose
some
your
things that
boxes.
we
Stand
really
by
like,
to Cup A red.
I mean,
AB red. Sorry.
we didn't have any blocking this year.
Well,
I think that's something
just
that we
leave
need
everything
to look
loaded.
at.
We're probably not going to do
I'm sure you saw how
A18A. We're probably
aggressive
not
the
going
girls
to do.
were, and unlike the
the other
boys, they
video
don't have
again.
the equipment. So we
You'll lose
really
it when it
our
says thank you.
number one goal is
We're
to
2 minutes heavy
maintain
right
the
now.
safety,
We're at 90 heavy. I
but
mean,
to continue to allow the girls to play such a great game.
lose the
Jennifer
menu.
Bloom,
Stand by
flag
to
football
Cup AB.
supervisor for the PSAL. Thanks for your time. Congratulations on a successful season and many more to come in the future.
Thank you so much.
Cup roll A.
All right, well, we'll look back at all the playoff action from the 5
Stand by
boroughs
B.
starting on the lacrosse field when we return. Joe Lombardi tells us if Tottenville has what it takes to repeat in
Roll B.
2013.
Wipe.
Plus, we'll recap the top moments
Stand by
from the PSAL City Championships and set the stage for the final track and field event of the year. The state championship,
We'll tease him.
that's
Wipe.
this weekend. Stay tuned
2,
as we look ahead.
1,
on the desk.
and down. 49.05. That was 9.05. We'll be back at 51.06. Hold on, everybody. Yes, I'm keying him left. Yes, I want Lacrosse Monday. Then the next block right. Well, yeah, the next block is Twitter, so. We're going to A to 3. We'll key him. We're going to wipe to a Sutton B, okay?